In the quaint, dimly lit town of Elderwood, nestled at the edge of the forgotten forests and away from the prying eyes of the modern world, peculiar tales often took root, swirling amidst the fog that perennially embraced the cobbled streets. Among these, none was as ripe with whispered urgency as the legend of the last candle. Miss Elowen, the town's spinster librarian, was particularly obsessed with this legend. It was said that on every eve of the autumn equinox, in the heart of the Elderwood forest, a mysterious candle would appear inside the ruins of the ancient Elfric temple. The candle, alight with a flame that flickered hues of deep purple and icy blue, was believed to possess the power to grant a single wish to the soul brave and wise enough to find it. Curiosity gnawed at Miss Elowen. Often, she found herself tangled in the dusty scrolls of lore that mentioned the arcane rites and cryptic prophecies tied to that spectral flame. The books spoke of a hidden world veiled from the ordinary, accessible only to those who dared tap into the arcane. As the equinox approached, Elowen decided she would venture into the forest and unearth the truths herself. Armed with a lantern, her elderly courage, and an unshakable thirst for knowledge, she left the dim comfort of her library as dusk painted the sky in strokes of scarlet and gold. Elowen's path was tangled with briars and serpentine roots that seemed almost sentient, reluctantly parting ways to let her pass. Owl calls echoed, mingling with the rustle of leaves, forming an eerie symphony. At the center of the forest, the ruins of the Elfric temple loomed, draped in moss and veiled in mystery. There, just as the legends had promised, was the last candle, its flame dancing with mystical colors that cast grotesque shadows against the stone walls. With a trembling hand, she reached out, the warmth of the flame beckoning. It was then that the soft, chilling voice sliced through the silence. "What is thy deepest desire?" it asked, materializing from the very air itself. Elowen paused, her heart racing. Wisdom warned her to tread carefully, for dealing with the occult was a perilous dance. "I wish to know," she began hesitantly, "the secret that guards the balance between mundane and magic, reality and myth." The air thickened, and the eerie calm that followed felt like the world holding its breath. The flame flickered intensely, casting an ethereal glow that consumed her vision. When the light died down, Elowen found herself still standing amid the ruins, but the candle was nowhere to be seen. In its place lay an ancient tome, bound in leather that whispered tales of centuries. The book, titled The Veil Between, welcomed her hands with an almost sentient eagerness. As she traced her fingers over the cover, the knowledge of centuries, of magic, myth, and monstrous realities, flooded into her, fierce and unbidden. She understood then that the balance she sought was not just in understanding, but in preserving the mysteries that knit the fabric of existence. Elowen returned to her library a changed being, the keeper of secrets too vast for ordinary shelves. She guarded the mystical balance, occasionally allowing stray wisps of magic to summon forth the curiosity of another brave soul. And so, the legend of the last candle grew, weaving into the tapestry of Elderwood's history, an ever-burning flame in the hearts of scouring the shadowy line between the seen and the unseen, believed and dismissed, known and unknown.